Hello, my name is Akban, and I will be commenting on a game that my brother played as Shen, where he was in the top lane. He did pretty well this game from what I saw, but his team lost, so I wanted to kind of analyze his gameplay to help him get better at his decision making and the way he plays. So let's get into it. So this is the real first fight of the game that the Shen was a part of. So at this point, the Braum and the Lucian were going in on the blue team's bot lane. The blue team does have a level advantage on them, but the blue team has been losing to them so far. And then the Cassiopeia is starting to roam down towards bottom, and the Amumu is in the dragon pit. I think they were taking dragon. So here's how it starts. They start by taking dragon. The Talia is coming down to help. She's just clearing a ward. Lucian knows what's going on, and he's kind of poking around at the entrance. Talia jumps in with her ult, starts going wailing on him, but the Braum has a solid shield, blocks most of the damage. Talia goes out of position there. She should have predicted the damage that would come from them by getting knocked into that Q. Shen jumps in, he gets a kill off on the Braum. He's coming back to help against the Cassiopeia, which is good movement by him. He can't really kill the Lucian under turret, but he knows. No, he's getting distracted by the Lucian. He should have known that he couldn't kill the Lucian under turret. He probably could have been back to this sooner and kept definitely kept the Amumu and maybe kept the Caitlyn from getting low and the Talia from dying. This is the second fight of the game. At this point, Talia has gotten caught by Cassiopeia, but Talia ends up turning it around. So look at this. Shen is just in the top lane farming. They were looking around getting the Rift Herald, but they decided to go off of that. She gets kind of caught by the Cassiopeia, but look at that burst from the Talia. The Shen comes in, Cassiopeia decides, oh, can't get the kill. The Talia ends up picking it up. Braum got caught in the jungle, and the red team starts taking the dragon. Pretty good rotations by the red team, going from that Rift Herald area and then just taking dragon. This is where the Shen makes a mistake. He should not have gone in after the dragon was taken. He did not have any backup. Now, and Lucian picks up double kill, and the Jarvan, who teleported in, took both of the 80 carries. So let's back up, take a look at how this happened. Braum got caught out. At this point, it's a 4v4 because they had killed the Cassiopeia earlier. Shen's coming in to try to help, and the Amumu is coming in from bot. Now, Talia is really low at this point, so she's not going to be able to really go all in. And the Caitlyn just got back from lane. She's out of position now. Look at that. 2v3 at this point. The Jarvan teleports in, picks up 2 kills. Not a good situation to be in. He should not have jumped in the versus the 3 after they had taken the dragon, because at that point it doesn't really matter. The objective is already gone. And red team ends up taking the mistake. He should not have gone 2v3 anyways. Should have just let the objective go and maybe try pushing for another objective. So this is another interesting fight. The red team is grouped up to try to push down the mid tier 2 turret, and they are right now. The red team actually only has 4 players, while it's 4v4 because the Talia is down right now. They end up getting a catch on the Cassiopeia, who went behind the team, but she flashes around the corner and they can't pick up the kill. Jarvan played really well here, where he zoned out the Caitlyn, and he ends up jumping in, picks up the Amumu. Now, this was actually really good for the red team, even though it was a 1v1 trade, because while the 2 players are doing this, the Lucian has just been attacking the turret, and he takes the turret down. Another really good shield by the Braum completely negates Talia's damage, and that was a good ult by the Shen. Keeps Talia from going down. They pick up the Jarvan. But again, Lucian is still just taking mid down, and the Rift Herald is still up. Chunks the turret for half the damage. So they take a turret in half, all because they end up chasing champions. and they aren't really able to do anything about it. They needed to be able to defend the turret, and they end up looking for kills. So at this point in the game, the red team is 10 kills up with a 8,000 gold lead, and they're looking to push down the central turret of the blue team. So Braum is just trying to get poke damage down on the carry, and they're pushing in. The rest of the blue team is really out of position here. The Caitlyn was bot lane pushing, and the Shen was also bot lane. They ended up getting a good pick on Lucian, but that doesn't stop the turret from going down. Caitlyn was pushing back the lane, but the Shen doesn't really have a purpose for being here, which allows the red team to take the turret. So he gets back a little bit late for the fight that broke out. The Amumu got a good pick on the Lucian underneath the turret, and he's trying to. At this point now he's doing well. He was trying to peel for the Talia. Now he's trying to peel for the Caitlyn. He's he missed 2 taunts here, but look, he's soaking up damage for the Caitlyn, allowing her to get her shots off. He doesn't care like who's attacking him or what it is. He's just looking to prevent that Caitlyn from going down. But they end up taking him. She gets a double kill, but Jarvan comes back in, finishes her off, and that's the inhibitor. So definitely not a bad game from the Shen. He did a really good job of peeling during team fights, and playing mechanically sound, even though he missed a couple of those taunts that could have been key. He needs to work on his positioning before fights, and kind of reading the enemy team, being like, okay, this is where I need to be at this point, and this is what I need to be doing, instead of just kind of roaming around aimlessly. I think that would have helped out his game a lot. It might not have prevented the win, or it might not have prevented the loss, but it would definitely help him out in his fights. Thank you for watching, and have a good next game.